Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Najee Jenkins. I'm a graduate here at Westchester Community College as of 2017, and I am currently enrolled in Pace University. I'm studying biology, and I'm minoring in neuroscience. So, I know this is a little bit off topic a little bit, but hopefully we can all come together and join to see how the diverse the body can be in medicine. So my research paper is on phantom limb pain, if it's psychological or physiological, and I titled it Gone But Not Forgotten. All right, so words for thought. Where attention goes, neural fire follows, and neural connection grows. And consciousness reigns but doesn't govern. These are good words for thought by other neuroscientists. What is phantom limb? Sensation of lost limb after amputation, radiating warm, cold, itchy, tingling, shooting, pinching, burning, stabbing, and throbbing. So basically what I'm trying to say here is it's a sensation of a limb that was there but no longer is present anymore. Sometimes the sensation can be so specific where someone who doesn't have an arm can feel something as a hangnail. And why is that? The debate. Physiological. Entrapment neuropathy, thickening of nerve endings, nerve entanglement, and mislocalization. These are physiological attributes to post-amputation surgery. Usually when you do an amputation of a limb or an extremity or maybe a digit, some surgeons will take the nerves, will extend it for retraction and let it go to let it coil back inside of the tissue and let it reside while they do the stitching. That can end in entanglement at the end of the stub, can pinch the nerve as well, and that sensation in the dorsal region can cause phantom limb phenomena. Psychological. Representation slash phantom, experiencing the phantom itself. Brain's cortical map is still intact. Now, although that your limb is gone, your brain still has the blueprint and wiring that that limb is still there. So just because it's not there doesn't mean your brain doesn't still think it's there. Trauma is PTSD. Most people who experience a phantom limb usually can be a traumatic experience, car accident, reliving the situation again, or feeling inadequate, losing that physical integrity that you used to have with your digit or extremity. Again, coping mechanism, falsification of yourself. Amputation and neuropathy. Okay, there is a slide there. Stochastic entanglement. Post-amputation, the residual nerves will swell up and undergo entanglement, as we spoke about before. There's just a little picture there of what the nerve can look like inside of the digit pointer finger. Mislocalization. There appear to be a one-to-one map between points on the face and specific regions of the phantom. This action seems to be filling in the gaps of the somatosensory domain. As I had said before, your brain still remembers having that limb there. So because that blueprint is still there in the brain, the somatosensory region, your brain could use that region for something similar, like your lips, your face, where in certain scientific researchers, they had put a Q-tip on certain patients' face and they felt they had discovered certain phantom sensations, phenomena corresponding to the face and then to the fingers and digits itself. So I thought that was interesting as well. It's all in your head. The amputee lacked physical integrity, productive potential, masculine vitality, kinds of deficiency that can lead to a falsification of self, which is basically just reiterating myself. And pain management techniques, medications, electroshock therapy, prosthetics, mirror therapy, and digital therapy. Medications such as pills, like acetaminophen, muscle relaxers, injections, like corticals, and beta blockers. Only problem is with some of these medications, you can have dependency issues. So if you're experiencing this phantom limb pain and you're taking these medications for it, to be honest with you, it's not going to really help because obviously, remember, you're losing yourself self gratification and vitality. So medications won't work if you're going through phantom limb on a psychological point of view. Dorsal root ganglion stimulation, the DRG, neuromodulation intervention has specific to paresthesia, reducing hyperexcitability of transcending in the neurons, basically stimulating the dorsal root for the sensory, somatosensory domain to help keep that body flowing and your body, making your body feel like that limb is still there. Constantly sending electrical stimulation to this area will deplete all or a good portion of phantom limb pain. Imagery. Oh, this one was my favorite. Okay, so visual and physical techniques to trick the brain's circuitry and gain self-confidence. So one of them is prosthetics. They found that people who decided to wear their prosthetics religiously instead of just when they want to go out actually helped gain that confidence back, and they weren't experiencing that phantom pain. Sorry. Yeah. And one of my favorite, I have a video here, I don't know if it's going to show or not, is mirror therapy. Now, the reason why I say mirror therapy is one of my favorites is because it really shows you the complexity of how our brain works when it comes to healing something so diverse and yet you're limited to, such as your nerves. Like I said, in a psychological point of view, this is one of the most therapeutic techniques that have helped worldwide of people with phantom limb. It's actually a reflection of your existing hand in a mirror, and as you do the phantom exercises, you'll see the replica reflection of where your limb was. This triggers the brain into thinking that its limb is still there. It will fire those neurons will respond, and it will not cause burning, itching, pinching sensation, but also relaxation to your mind, and to the point where a lot of the people wanted to take the mirror home. Let's see if I can play it. We'll see.
So you might have to open it in a browser. Let's see.
Oh, well, sorry, but it's a good look at. If you guys ever want to go on YouTube, you look at mirror box phantom limb. Just a little synopsis about it. They have a box here. A woman puts her hand in one, and remember, she does have both of her extremities in both of her hands, but there's a fake hand in the other. So the guy takes a feather and he sweeps it across her good hand simultaneously on the fake prosthetic hand that she's seeing. And she sees that repetitively happening, and her brain is starting to now think that that prosthetic hand is now hers. So as she gets confident in that, he takes a hammer and whacks it, and it causes her to jump. She feels distress, but that is showing you about how blind your mind can be and how diverse it can be when it comes to healing certain things. That blind spot is called a scotoma. It's our natural blind spot, our field of view and vision, and that's because scotoma is viewed in that video, and how we all have it, and how, sometimes it's hard to be ignored. But this was my research paper on phantom limb, and hopefully you guys enjoyed my small presentation.